Welcome back. My name's Randy and I'm working to transform my body. Just recently I switched up my routine. If you missed that discussion, I'll put a link to it. My current routine is basically a push-pull legs routine, with part of the workout happening in the morning and part of it happening in the evening after work. Today is the second leg day, so day 7. Since I'm working the same muscles within about 4 days, I'm doing a slightly different focus on day 7 than I did on day 3. With that said, I am starting with the leg extensions. I did 2 warm-up sets using 20 pounds and then 30 pounds. I did 2 working sets with 50 pounds and then one with 52.5 pounds. Next are the leg curls. I did 2 warm-up sets using 10 pounds and then 15 pounds. For my working sets, I did 1 set with 20 pounds and then 2 sets with 22.5 pounds. Here I'm doing the Bulgarian split squats. I'm trying them a little differently than I have done in the past. I normally have a dumbbell in each hand and work like crazy to balance myself during the movement. Here I have a dumbbell in just one hand and I'm using my free hand to brace myself using the rack. The weight that I am starting with is 20 pounds. Then I went on to 30 pounds and then 40 pounds. Since this is a new way for me to do this exercise, I'm not quite sure where I should be landing weight-wise. After 2 or 3 sessions, it should stabilize. I should be able to figure it out. Here is an exercise that I haven't done for a few months. It's the Landmine Squat. The reason this has been out of the mix for a while is partly because the weight plates used to hold the landmine in place were actually being used to weigh down the back of my car. I have a rear-wheel drive car, and it doesn't do very well when there is snow on the ground. Some people put bags of sand in their trunks for extra weight, but since I have several 45-pound plates, I usually use those instead. And it works. Now that the winter is over, I brought the weight plates back inside. That was the last exercise of my morning session. Next comes the early evening session. I started this session with the standing calf raises using 2 legs at a time, and I did this for 2 sets. Then I did the calf raises with 1 leg at a time. I did that for 3 sets. After the calf work, I went on to the abs. I started the abs with the wheel rollout, and I did 2 sets of this. The stronger you are, the further out you can go. Over time, if you build strength, you should be able to go out farther and farther. Next are these leg raises from the parallel bars, and I did 3 sets of this. The last exercise of the day are the cable crunches. I did 2 sets using 110 pounds for about 15 reps. Then I dropped the weight to 90 pounds and did 25 reps for the last set. I lowered the weight to shoot for a higher volume amount. Well, that's it for today. Join me next time. Talk to you then.
As you can tell, we picked up the pace just a bit here. So we're starting to move a little bit around. So I don't know about you, but when I do, I do like this.